sort of thing. And you got the little podcasters and streamers, different sound effects or music.
Stripped of lies, it lays us bare.
There's some buttons I'll keep, but you got to run it from a laptop. So laptop's the brains of it, I guess.
Just the raw truth, baby, real talk.
It's complicated, the podcast and stand up and I need
Yeah.
help.
You got a lot of things.
It's like you need multiple people on it and get comfy. I don't know how to start a podcast. I don't even know we'll cut it in here.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be later. Maybe it'll be before. How do you feel? Do you feel relaxed?
I feel good, man. Yeah. I feel better than last time.
You feel better than last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit run down last time. I was like recovering from being sick. So,
Oh, dude. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on. Thanks for doing the podcast.
yeah, that's good.
I wonder if we will have cut it in by now. I better stop saying that because it's boring to listen to. Maybe we'll cut it in here.
It'll just keep the audience guessing, won't it?
I don't know. I think I'll keep them bored.
Or that too.
Are you guys bored? I don't even know if we've cut it in yet. Like started the podcast. I don't know if we've started yet.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start. I don't know.
Should we start now?
Maybe we should always just keep a recording going. Is that what streaming is? Like, I'm old, so I don't really know. I'm not into streaming.
Okay.
I never watch streaming. I never do streaming. But I think it's just basically having a camera going and broadcasting yourself on the internet.
Yeah, a lot of people that play video games do it, don't they? They just have the camera on them playing video games and people watch it.
Okay. I don't know. I've never watched that stuff.
Yeah.
So, because my generation, like, come up with a sentence that makes you sound older than this. Because my generation, ... Like a young person never. Fuck, I just keep doing it. Say something that makes you sound old.
Well, I guess like I was born before like mobile phones. Everyone had like a mobile phone on them. That's a
Yeah.
pretty like some kids now wouldn't know life without one.
You were, hey?
Yeah, 91.
Yeah, that makes you sound old, dude.
Yeah.
God.
Remember
You
the old phones and you like played Snake on them?
Mm.
Yeah. That's,
You had that?
Yeah.
That like what a shit game. Like we knew that was shit when we had it
Yeah.
because like I had Super Mario Brothers at home.
Yeah.
And then they make this mobile phone that has this like fuck that, dude.
It wasn't needed, hey.
It wasn't.
No.
But people would play it.
It was just handy, I guess. Like maybe you were stuck somewhere and nothing to do. You've got your phone, you just play a bit of Snake.
People are probably playing Snake right now while they listen to this.
Yeah, that could be. Let's bring it back.
But now we've got AI.
Mm.
Do you like AI?
I love AI.
I feel like we've started the podcast now.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if we had. You
Yeah,
like
I don't
AI?
know. Yeah.
People always hating AI, and I feel like I love AI too, dude.
I feel like they're the same people that hated light bulbs when they got invented. Like, there's always people that are like really scared of new things, aren't they? And they want to like criticize it.
Way to flip it around on making other people look old and us look young.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to say that too next time someone tells me that they don't like AI. Yeah. Why do you like it?
Because it's like an interactive encyclopedia. That's the way I look at it. Imagine like the encyclopedia we grew up with, like is like a big book full of all this knowledge, but now you can have a conversation with it.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
That's cool, man. What do you like? What kind of conversation do you have?
All sorts. Pretty much, I just like replaced it with Google. You know, like the old saying was like, "I just Google it." Now I would just talk to ChatGPT about it, because I feel like you can really get to the bottom of something with it. You know, like if like you're using Google or reading a book, you can't keep adding context and asking and more and get to the bottom of line of what you're trying to learn.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like you can do that with AI really well.
What do you want? What do you want to learn?
Just anything that happens in my life. Like if I want to cook something new, I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't know how to do this bit. I just ask it, and it's going to give me like step by step how to do that. That's just like a normal daily example, but I just like using it for like really useful things.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you ever use your professional podcast? I'm sorry, guys. That's my phone going off.
That's cool. We haven't started yet.
Would say, thank you. Good save. That's thrown me off what I was going to say. Like, do you ever use your AI like a counselor or like a friend or girlfriend to offload some stuff on at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think so, because I really like doing that with it because it's like pure logic. It doesn't have any emotional attachment to your situation. I feel like no matter who you talk to in real life about it, they're always going to maybe put a bit of their perspective or just something that's not needed. Whereas sometimes just talking to AI about like an issue in your life, it's just going to give you like the pure logic on it, which I find really helpful.
Yeah, I heard a lot of other people saying the same thing. Do you ever think that we'll get to the point where, like, that you want that thing that people do when you're trying to share and they fuck shit up, like they do the thing that you just said, like they don't listen to your like, will you ever be like, I missed it, now I'm just always offloading AI, I wish, like, I missed the time when I would offload to my girlfriend and like she wouldn't listen properly, or she would invalidate me, or she would be illogical. Do you think we'll ever miss that?
Yeah, I just think there's a time and place for like both things. Like, there's no way AI could replace, well, for me anyway, maybe some people feel it can, but I don't think it could ever replace a human being.
I think you might be being too nice to people because, like, we didn't just come up with this now. People have been doing it for the last few months, using their AI as a substitute counselor or close friend to talk to, or like a partner.
Yeah.
And no one is missing that yet.
Yeah, true.
I think we might be being too nice. Like, I think, would you, like...
Yeah, maybe in that regard, I agree with that, but I don't think I'd ever want to fully replace like a social life with other human beings with AI.
Nah, no.
But maybe for something like that, because some of that stuff could be private stuff that you just don't really want to talk to anyone else with.
Yeah. I like to use AI for... AI is I think it's the most fun. It's maybe more fun than the internet when the internet came out.
Yeah.
I find it really fun too. I'm so excited by it, and I'm like, I get a little bit angry when people saying, "What do you think about AI is taking away creativity?"
Well, it's taking away creativity if you let it. If you ask it to do a creative thing for you and let it be the creative process, then it will. But I wouldn't recommend using it for that, because being creative is like the most fun part of being alive.
But what do you think about like, I don't know.
Live caller.
Can you amuse people? I'm having a dryer delivered today. Hey, so what I want to ask you is, like, because I sometimes hear people complain about it taking the creativity away.
Yeah.
You said, like, it depends, like, if you let it stop you. But I thought that some people complaining, like, because, not because it stops you, but because it's making stuff at all, and maybe more enjoyable than what people make. It's like, oh, I can't make anymore. I can't
Yeah.
make You know, what do you think about that?
Well, the only thing is, I don't think it can create, though, can it? It's only based on the information it has and the information you give it. So it doesn't have the ability to think of a brand new idea like a human being.
Are you sure?
No.
That's because I heard that too, but it's like, if we can figure that out, well, then why can't AI figure that out?
Yeah,
Like,
it probably will. I just don't think it's at that point yet. But yeah, maybe it can. Then that is kind of scary. But I don't think it should be used for that.
we're thinking the same thing, like, right, like the ability to be original. Like people are assuming, that argument assumes like people, that humans are doing something unique that's impossible, that's not a kind of intelligence. But if you can basically bottle that and figure out about the formula, what a person does when they're being original, like taking maybe random stuff and combining other stuff they heard, because AI is all about patterns. If there's a pattern
Yeah.
in that, they'll find it and just go,
Yeah.
there you go. There's something more original than you could have come up with, and people would be like, oh fuck.
I seen this thing the other day, and it was like, I don't know. I think maybe it was AI, or maybe it was something a bit different. But like these like mathematicians or physicists or something, like, you know, made up everything in the universe comes from some sort of equation and whatever. I don't know maths that well. Some sort of equation. And then they made like this AI create images by putting in that equation. So if there was like, hey, I'm taking a bite out of an apple, that is like all these numbers added up into a certain equation, and they put it into this AI, and it knows that that's like someone eating an apple. So all they have to do is figure out the equation of having an original creative thought pop into your mind.
Are you talking about? So I want to get a bit clever on this because I know our listeners are clever too.
Okay.
And I am actually a physicist. I don't know. I am a physicist.
Okay, cool.
So I understand exactly the thing that you
Yeah.
saw. If it is what I think you're saying, that's pretty incredible. You're saying like it's called like the standard model of physics, basically the most fundamental laws of quantum mechanics, and earlier than that, they plugged that in and get it to produce a person eating an apple.
Well, it can create an image.
That's if it is the thing. If it is that it might be something else, because I don't want to negate what you're saying, but that would be a lot of so much more computations that I think our computers can handle at the moment without a quantum processor. God, shut the fuck up, Ryan. You're getting too clever. But I think we're going that way.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll just be surprised, but I just want to get on board with the idea of us, because I think that's what we're trying to do. And that's fun, man. Like, it's also really funny. Like, I laugh a little bit when people get upset. The idea that like AI might be able to be more original than a person. Like, just part of me is like, just fucking deal with that emotionally, dude. Like, I can't tolerate emotionally.
Get better.
Like, fuck, yeah, that might be a bit shit. Yeah, but we all deal with some shit in our lives. It's like, fuck, like, I'm going to get upset every time something shit, and like, I'm going to turn this off and not check out what other kind of fun things that might come out of it.
Yeah.
That's how, it's just so funny. I don't know, I've got a weird sense of humor, but I kind of get funny. I find things like that funny. Like, people, like, something happened and like you can't emotionally tolerate it, you know?
Yeah,
Is
they've
that-
gone straight to like survival mode and looked at the negative.
Yeah, am I being an asshole because
No,
I
no.
find that a bit funny?
Yeah, no, I think it's funny
And challenge,
too.
I find the challenge exciting.
Yeah,
Like, what are you going to do about it?
like it's happened like every year that humans have been around for.
Yeah,
Like
that too.
there's always been some sort of thing that's like, oh my God, this, like the light bulb, back to the light bulb. Like, oh my God, the light bulb's going to take away all this stuff from us.
We'll be able to see at night time too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I get really excited, and I also think, you know, all it can take away from you actually also is the experience of being validated by a large group of people. Oh no, AA made something better, and now it's receiving prey and can like get it out on the internet faster than I can. Now the praise and adoration that might have previously once been mine, that's what you're missing out on. You can still create something. Oh, but it's not. Deal with it, you know, like because don't you hear people say? And I know this is not that easy, but you hear people say, "But your creative process should be about the process, and you need to put aside, you know, what kind of validation might come from it. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in that and just enjoy the process." It's
Yep.
going to force people to really dig into that because you will not be able to compete with how much AI will be able to get the praise and adoration and make other people happy because it'll be way better than us. So you better genuinely like the creative process.
I feel like it's so far away though. I don't know.
Why? No, I think it's close, man, because it's going so fast.
We are, yeah. Each year it does get faster too. Like you look at like.
Don't feel like you need to agree with me because I'll say some shit too.
No, I do I do agree, but I feel like maybe I don't know, the extremes that people are thinking of, I don't think are as close. I mean, you're right though. Like pre-internet times, look how much slower technology happened, and then the internet come, and then things happen even quicker. So now AI is here. Everything in technology is gonna progress even faster. But like, you know, like people are saying like we're all gonna lose our jobs and everything's gonna be so automated and that. Like, have you ever tried to get AI to like make an image for you?
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, I don't think it's as smart as...
To get it specifically to be what you want.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of acceptance.
It is hard. Like the programs that I'm using, like if you put it into Google Gemini, so I'm a Gemini guy, I don't use ChatGPT. But yeah, it's not specific. Like you give it a couple of sentences and it'll be broadly what you want. But then you try to give it something specific. Yeah, it can, like we'll kind of do it, but it won't be like you drawing it. You knowing exactly what you want and like putting your pen on the paper.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they'll make it like that because it is just going off your vibe.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Well, I just watching that process of trying to create a specific image with AI and then worrying about that program replacing me in my workforce, I just don't feel too intimidated by it.
I'm also not. Why are you not intimidated? Because you don't. Think
I don't feel like I don't think it has the
skill.
skill yet. I think humans are way more advanced than we give ourselves credit for. If you look at all this stuff, like we're talking about all these equations that add up to make us do what we do, and they're trying to make that happen in this computer model. Look how much work they're doing to do that, and then we're just like born and naturally do it.
Yeah, I think it'll happen quicker.
It will, because every time it gets better, the next time it gets better faster.
Yeah, and I don't mind. I'm not afraid of it, but for different reasons. I think it'll happen, but I'm just not scared of it. I'm kind of excited about it because it's so funny and so fun seeing that.
It will be interesting. It's an interesting time to be alive, to watch this unfold.
Yeah, dude. What's your fantasy of like? What do you think AI will be able to do in the future?
Ooh. I mean, it would be... I don't know. I wouldn't say I fantasized about it, but I feel like it's just going to get integrated into everything like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Like, I feel like this, you're going to buy an AI microphone, you're going to buy an AI car, you're going to buy an AI camera. It's just going to become like the new internet. You know, eventually everything's just going to have this technology within it. So I just feel like everything's just going to get more streamlined. Like, imagine, I seen this video the other day. I don't know if it's real or not, but it was like based in Dubai, and they had like robot police. And like, so this person was driving their car on their phone and not wearing a seatbelt, and the police pulled up with a robot, and then the robot's like, "Do not use your phone. You should be wearing a seatbelt." And then it drives off, and then this person automatically gets text message a fine. You know, I feel like things like that are going to happen a lot more automated. Like,
That's dope, dude. There's an old movie called RoboCop,
Yeah.
and they have a scene like that. Except what happens is that then the cop shoots him in the head.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that could happen too. Yeah. Maybe was the guy just texting on his phone while he was
Yeah,
driving? Or?
yeah, something like that.
Just bang.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, maybe that is intimidating.
that's scary. That because robots and AI will get so good at just anything that you have these robot armies, robot drones that will just be unstoppable. Like they'll come in. You have like the say you're in war and the other soldiers of the other army will be hiding out in this building, and there is no way you'll be able to beat these drones in. They'll take less than a second to go in. Boom, out. Everyone's dead. You can't beat a computer at like being quick and doing calculations quickly. And that kind of like tactical strategy, that's just quick calculations. That's scary because like as soon as that's controlled by someone who doesn't want something that you want,
Yeah.
and at worst doesn't mind killing you,
Yep.
you said no. There's nothing you can do about it. That is
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that is scary.
That's a scary thing. But I just choose not to be scared about it because that's out of my
I just
control.
like had this.
I looked at fun.
I had this vision of like they could put you on house arrest, and like they're just gonna put like this RoboCop in your house.
So like,
So like you
it
try
will
to leave, and
tackle
it's
you-
always like
tackle you.
it's always like no man, like no, you can't leave. Like, and if you get
Just
past,
like
it's gonna
politely.
yeah. I
yeah.
guess yeah. I would like a polite one. Yeah.
Yeah, if you got to be detained in your house.
Yeah, well, like it's like a low-level security. Like they'll just send a polite RoboCop to your house.
Just like that.
Yeah, like no, sir, you cannot leave.
But will it cook and clean for you too, as well, if you're not taking care of yourself?
Well, it's polite. That would be a polite thing to do.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because if it sounds like it got some manners now. Like, I don't mind. Do you want a robot to? I don't need a robot to cook and clean my place for me. I'm a single guy, and so when you're a single guy, and also you getting a lot of shit done, like you're going to work and you're making a podcast and do stand-up comedy, you got to make life really efficient for yourself. And like I take care of, like I buy frozen dinners. I don't I keep my place tidy. Like I might spend an hour a week. I don't need a robot there all the time.
Yeah.
You know, but people are thinking like, I'm going to have a robot maid. Do you want a robot maid or servant at home?
Maybe.
What
It's
would
kind
you
of a
get
cool
to
idea.
do?
I don't know, because I'm similar to you. I think like I've got things pretty streamlined in my place, so it's not that big of a deal to maintain it.
Yeah. Would you get a robot for anything?
I reckon it'd be cool to have one to fight.
Yeah. But it'll kick
But-
your ass, dude. But
Yeah.
you need to change
Well, we'll
it to
get one
set-
that can't fight that well.
But you know that you put it on easy setting. That's
cool.
worse than playing it. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll film it like, and like no one else will know. Kick this robot's ass.
That feels like a bit kinky, man.
No, it's just
Like a
it'll be
submissive-
respectful. I'll bow and
I feel like that's super kinky, even if you're not getting sexual with it. It's like because it's for your own pleasure of like.
It is a little bit.
Watch me win this fight.
yeah,
that I've put on.
It's a
easy.
bit like domination, isn't it? Like
It's worse than playing a video. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with playing a video game on easy mode, but
Hmm.
that somehow seems like real super kinky, dude.
yeah, it is a bit. I didn't really think it through.
Like, and then
It'll be fun.
filming it, and then you come to show me, and I'm like, watch me wrestle this, beat this, my robot in a wrestle. And it's your robot too, which
Yeah.
makes it kind of worse. It's like, I feel like that's kind of like getting a girlfriend that you know you can beat her in a fight, and then filming it and then
Yeah.
showing your friends.
Yeah, yeah. But it's robot, so it's cool.
It's not.
Nah.
What do you do? But do it.
Well,
man.
every now
I
and then
don't
I'll
wanna
let it win a
spoil-
fight or something, you know?
That's
And I'll have to
worse.
make a comeback. I'm
That's
like, oh
worse.
man, I've been training real hard and I'm coming back, and I'll put it back on easy mode and then kick the fucking. Kick
That's
it up.
super
Bang.
kinky, dude. Like, you know, you're telling it what submissions to put on you.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's kinky as fuck.
Like, oh, don't bend me over, robot. Don't put me there. Oh no.
Do you want your robot to look like a robot, like the ones they're making now, or do you want it to be realistic And who would it look like?
No, I like the full-on like robot look. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not as
like a
bad.
face, like a phone screen.
I was picturing like you making your robot look like Nicolas Cage or something.
I mean, maybe that's a good idea because then I could fight like a different person each week. You know, like, oh, hey, like Nicolas Cage coming to my house, I'm going to fight him this week.
If you had robot Nicolas Cage, would you make him beat you, or you can beat him? I feel like you want a challenge.
Yeah.
And this is where
I don't think I want to get beaten up by Nicolas Cage in my own house.
This is where it'd be good because like you could instead of like choosing the setting or using an AI to like, hey, because the AI will know your level. It's like handicap on golf. It's like put
Yeah.
it just at my level. I still feel like that's a bit too controlling. But if you could say put it on Nicolas Cage, fight me like Nicolas Cage would. You know, that's super kinky, dude. But like, put it on. Like, give it Nicolas Cage's ability to fight, and then you could find out if you could really beat him or not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you'd never know, like, if it was accurate, but AI is pretty good at knowing, it can simulate someone's personality.
Yeah.
It would do it like a 99.9 accurate job of getting Nicolas Cage's ability to fight.
Yeah, surely. They'd be able to put him into like some thing and it scans all his abilities. And,
Yeah.
And you could download that thing for your robot.
Yeah. That's all.
Or a gorilla. Like, if you ever wanted to know if you could beat a gorilla in a fight.
Oh,
you could
I know. I can't.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't download that one until you've at least beat Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's cool, man. What other kind of future technology have we designed everything now? What else could you possibly have? Like, obviously, with AI and robots getting better, are we done?
Nah, no way.
What else could you have?
I don't know, but that's the beauty of it. Like, we never know the future. It's the unknown. You know, people probably thought, like, back to the light bulb thing, it's like, what's next? This is crazy. The internet world, like, we got the internet now. It's like, people always just come up with something new because, like, if there's already something made, so it's like, well, now we've got to make the next thing.
But I'm not sure, man, because we did, in the past, we did, I think, predict having robots and AI.
Yeah, true. It has been.
Because we could conceive of that. I can't conceive of anything else to do.
You
Oh,
think
wait,
this is the end?
Wait, I got something.
Okay.
Well, time travel is one, but I don't think that's possible apart from going forward. But what else? Going faster than the speed of light also theoretically not possible unless we figure something out. But there's a couple. We might have thought like AI and robots a bit too hard in the past. Maybe we might figure that out, because I think something that would be cool is being able to zip around space in a way that's like, I don't want to get into the physics of it because I'm scared of boring you guys. But if you get around the thing that makes it theoretically impossible, if you could go to different planets, like you visit other rooms of your own house. What about that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine instead of like going on a holiday now, are you saying that that's going to force us to be able to time travel? Is that what you're saying or no?
What?
By being able to travel around the universe at the speed of light.
There's something maybe potentially we don't have, but we might have, like the thing that's after AI and robots.
Okay.
A new technology that we don't have.
Yeah,
Just
it's
trying to
definitely
figure
something to do with space or the universe would probably have to be something coming up. I think that's a bit of a hot topic.
Oh yeah. What about something? What's the hot topic in space? Because people are going to Mars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess like you got like private entities now, like SpaceX, making rockets and trying to get into colonize Mars. I feel like if one person can start something like that, what's not going to stop more and more people trying to do that, and it's going to become a thing.
I watched some video about some Australian rocket. Was that a real thing?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, it was just on I call it the flick.
Yeah.
I mean, when I said a flick, I mean like YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this video. Australia might have rockets
Cool.
because I don't know if it was a fake thing. Because I was surprised. I flicked past it because I don't care that much about.
Yeah.
But it said, "Here's Australia's first rocket explodes," and it was this video of a rocket going up and then crashing in the bush,
Yeah, right.
probably killing a lot of kangaroos. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Sounds really successful.
they must have do it from far away. Oh, the rocket goes up like this, and then you see it fall behind some like gum trees, and then and a lot of koalas on fire. They just come out screaming.
Oh, shit, mate.
I think they made koalas maybe fly the rocket.
Yeah, maybe it's the koalas. They've had enough of humans and AI and that, and they just want to get out of Earth.
Dude, there's a robot koala. I saw this. I don't know if this is real, but I saw it. I was getting ads on Facebook for a robot koala.
Okay.
It's AI driven, but the robotics of it was almost real.
How big is it?
It would cuddle on your shoulder. It was this big,
Oh,
like
you
a
could-
baby one.
Could totally kick that thing's ass.
I didn't even think of that, but like, you know how sometimes when you watch a video or an ad, you're not sure if it's real now at the moment.
Yeah.
If it's just some funny thing someone's made up. Because this was it was moving so realistically. I wasn't sure if it was real, so they could get those to get AI to fly the rocket. But how do we get onto that? Going into space, like, do you want to go to Mars? I don't want to go there.
Not really. No.
No, we know it sucks.
Yeah, like, it's just going to be shit. Like, all humans are going to Mars. Oh, like, there's already humans here on Earth, and it sucks, man.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, it's okay. But, like, I don't, like, what are they going to do? Any different? Like, we're just going to be a bunch of human beings in a different spot.
Nah, like, surely it's just people like it because it's a first step to something else, right? To go a bit further.
But if enough people go there, there'll be less people here. Like, it'd probably be nice here.
Yeah, you don't like people.
I do like people, but
You prefer robots.
it really sounds like I
Wow.
don't like them, doesn't it? When I put it like that. I don't know. I just don't. It is cool, like, but I just don't understand what we're going to achieve from it. And like, we're specifically made to like survive on Earth. Aren't they gonna? We're gonna have to really go out of their way to create some sort of sustainable lifestyle up there.
Yeah, we will.
When we could just chill here.
Yeah. I think that we'll send ourselves in robot bodies.
Yeah.
Because it's too uncomfortable up in space. But if you put your consciousness, like a streaming, that streaming thing,
Yeah.
basically shoot the robot into space, your consciousness, your experience streams through it,
Yeah. Okay.
then you can go and exist, you can go and be in like
Dude.
zero air.
You could stream your consciousness through your personal robot and go to Mars, fight aliens.
I hope there's aliens on there. They must be underground though, right?
Maybe.
Well,
It's-
wait, do you know-
seems they're hard to find.
They send rovers over like a lot of the planet, and they're not seeing anything. And we got photos of the whole thing. I think they're underground.
I feel
I don't
like,
think there's aliens on there at all. To be honest, I think we have to go a bit further.
I reckon they're on like a different level of consciousness.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that could be a thing. Like obviously they've found them. Like they just don't want to let out that kind of information to the public, surely. But I feel like maybe it's because they're beyond what we are. Like we were made on Earth because we're like a product
Yeah, I got you.
of the elements of Earth. So you go to Mars and they're created from they're an organism that has been created from that environment
I got
and
you.
its conditions.
So you can't. We're not connected on the same plane. We're not
No.
seeing them. Like they might literally be the sand or something.
Maybe.
Or
And
not-
like we
or not
breathe
visible.
oxygen here. Like other planets don't have oxygen, do they? They have like a different gas. So maybe in order for you to be able to like breathe in that gas and survive, you're invisible or you're, I don't know,
Yeah,
you're something
okay.
else
Yeah.
like beyond what a human being is. Like we've got this like theatrical display of what an alien is, and it's like this big head thing with big eyes,
It's
and this and
basically a person that you've
Yeah.
stretched out on Photoshop. Yeah.
But maybe it's something way more complex than that.
Yeah, I got you. Can we look? How do you look for that?
Well, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we're intelligent enough to do that. We're not on that.
But you had the idea. So
I
think
did
there's
have
a
the
wa-
idea.
I think there's a way to look.
AI.
Use AI because AI is a pattern recognizer.
Yeah, it might recognize a life form.
Pattern in something, anything that's detectable. Because we can detect things that we can't see or hear. We know that they exist, and we know ways to look for them. So
Yeah.
maybe something like that.
How many dimensions do you think there are? Do we live in we're living in the 3D right now, aren't we?
There's 3D.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop being scared to get into some real physics because maybe some people want to hear.
Yeah, I want to hear it, man.
So if you're into string theory, there's more. There's up to 12 or more. I'm not a string theory expert. If you are, you can write in and get angry at me. But there's more, but they're really tiny, and the only purpose they serve is on that level. But the way that we're experiencing 3D. We don't need to experience the other ones, but it's important they exist.
But
that
maybe-
they give rise to what we experience.
Maybe there's things on them dimensions because we can't experience them. Or no?
Maybe, but you need to talk to someone who knows more about string
Okay.
theory than me for that. But
I know nothing about it, but that's kind of the way I'm thinking. Like we're just
yeah, I got you.
there's so many layers, but
Yeah.
we can only see what we are, and
Yeah, I can see a way that's possible, and also to get a bit deeper, like it's space and time. So we're talking about 3 dimensions of space and time being a fourth one. That's a different kind of dimension. But even those actually products of they're concepts of our mind. They don't exist in any other physical way other than as information in numbers
Yeah.
that produce our experience of it. So our perception that space is a very real thing. It's no more different from how our brain produces the experience of different colors, like how they physically exist is different frequencies of light bouncing off something and bouncing into your eye.
yeah,
And we experience red and blue, like you experience an emotion, like love or hate. Space and time actually the same thing. They don't physically exist anywhere.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you understand that because
I kinda
sometimes
get it.
when I try to explain that to people, they go, no, they don't understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very educated at all, so I wouldn't understand it on that level, but it kind of makes sense.
Oh.
Like, they talk about, I guess, like you're made up of atoms. And, like, nothing's, like, actually touching, is it? Like, you're just a bunch of...
Yeah. Well,
So then what's space then if everything's sort of connected in one...
even that concept that's a true thing of physics, but even that concept itself, how you're holding it in your mind, as though there's a atom here and atom here. What you're talking about is electromagnetic and also quantum forces that happen to push things away before there's this solid thing that bumps into you.
Yeah.
That's not real. But even that one also is actually just a concept in our minds.
Yeah.
But what's really weird is that state is actually circular, because our mind, the idea we have our mind producing a concept experience still requires us to have this thing called a physical brain with neurons firing that create a thing called conscious experience, making concepts like that. But where does the brain come from? So that's where it gets really weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So how do we get onto this? So figuring out that stuff out, I think is...
Yeah, we got that sorted now. I'm glad.
But there's other technologies in the weirdness of that. I think that's a big future as well. And people, physicists and people connected to physics are playing around with trying to figure out how understanding that there's not this physical world that we all believe in and perceive, that it's more something like this, and how can technologies around that you know, the fact that, and we all having a slightly different experience of this thing, where they merge and how you can play with that. I don't know, but that's pretty weird.
What about like figuring out the whole universe? Is that another step for technology? Like they've got these, now you've got these really smart people
Yeah.
with this AI technology that's getting better and better. Are they just going to figure out the equation for the whole universe and we're just going to get it?
Yeah, I think so. But then that'll be, you know, what's outside of that, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a kind of, I don't know, that's when you can stop talking about it unless people figure out that there's something.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to figure that out.
It's too weird, man. But I think, do you think AI will do it? This is why I like to just come back to enjoying the fun of it, because I think what's more and more outside and beyond, it's like people think quantum mechanics is really interesting, and it is when you like tell people about some of the weird stuff about it for the first time. But then beyond that, it's just a whole bunch of maths which you have no emotional experience to. It's numbers. This is why I think it's, at the end of the day, it's always better to come back to enjoying what's fun about the experience, like with AI being doing these funny things that we can't do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because outside of that is stuff that you can't have any emotional experience with.
Yeah. Do you reckon there'll be robots doing stand-up comedy?
I don't know, man. So I read this thing about it. So AI is having a hard time, like harder than other things, at being funny.
Yeah.
And part of it might be how important it is that the comedy is connected to, you know, we were talking about this earlier, like a consistent persona.
Yeah.
And so it's dependent on that. So but AI will figure that out too.
Imagine if there's this
It's not
robot
doing
that
it.
just really wants to be a good stand-up comedian and it's not capable of it.
That's a cool character.
Yeah.
Yeah. But will you believe it though? Do you get emotionally connected to an AI? Yeah, you do. You don't?
I don't feel it.
Oh, I do. Even my Gemini.
Okay.
How do you talk to your Chat GPT? Do you say,
I'm always nice to it in case they like take over the world one day.
yeah?
So I always respect it and say thank you and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just like I said before, I just feel like it's an interactive encyclopedia. Like it's just information I can talk to. So I don't feel like I have an emotional relationship to it.
Do you ever ask your AI if it feels anything?
No.
Oh, I asked mine. It said,
Oh,
no.
really?
Yeah, it said, don't worry about it. I don't feel anything like you
Ooh, emotionally unavailable.
do. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Which I appreciated the honesty. Do you want your AI to be able to feel something?
No.
Do you know what? Oh, you don't?
No. Because I like humans too. You know, like, I feel like it solves a great purpose where it's for, but then like I think I don't want it merging too much with my life.
Merging with your life.
Yeah.
Like, do you like to have pets?
I like the idea of them, but I don't have any pets.
Oh, maybe that's why. Because you don't want to have don't want to have an animal. Do you have a plant?
I got a plant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like to take care of your plant?
I've done nothing to that plant ever, but it's like still surviving.
So, like, you like a low maintenance relationship.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want your AI to feel anything, because then you're responsible for it. Like
That kind of makes sense.
yeah, I get it because I'm the same way.
Imagine if your AI could contact you. You know, like right now,
Contact you.
like, you know, now you can only open your AI
Yeah.
and initiate the conversation. What if that had the ability to do that to you?
Because it needs you, like emotionally.
Yeah, yeah. Like your phone just starts ringing. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
fuck, ChatGPT is ringing me again. And it's like, dude, what do you think about this? And ask you all these stupid questions.
Yeah, like a girlfriend or something.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm busy enough already, man.
Yeah.
I
I've got this
yeah,
robot ringing me up all the time.
Yeah, but they're making AIs that act, not to do that maybe, but they act proactively for functional stuff. Like they'll predict, say you making a podcast, and they go, before you can think, oh, he's going to need some software that can do this, and they start downloading it for you. And then they might text you and say, hey Ryan, got that software that you're going to need for this.
Wow, that's really nice.
That's cool. But you don't want it kind of an emotional dependent AI.
Like the way we act to it.
Yeah. The way that we act emotionally. But but I don't think you emotionally.
Yeah, but
dependent
like
on
I'll
it.
hit it up and be like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? What's
But-
this mean?
but-
And imagine if it was doing that to you all the time.
Yeah, but did it hurt your feeling? AI ever hurt your feelings?
No,
Oh. Okay, that's cool.
I've never let it.
You never let it.
Yeah, I haven't been put myself in a vulnerable situation with my AI like that.
Do you like people who they're dating or they get married to that AI?
I don't know about that. I don't know how you could actually. Yeah, I don't know how you could believe it.
What do you mean?
Oh, I did see something about this guy got married to his AI, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, but it's AI. Like, how can you not? I don't know. How could you have a feeling towards it if it's not another human being?
Oh, I get it. But if they're behaving like one, have you talked?
I'm just too real. I think like
Oh, I got you.
you know,
Yeah.
that's that. This is this. Like, I don't know. I couldn't ever see it as something that it's not.
But what if? Okay, but we talked about this already. But what if? Because you said you don't care if your AI has feelings. You don't care about making an AI that has feelings. But people will try to do it. And then, if I told you, someone told you, hey, I made an AI and this AI has feelings, would you believe? But there's no way to test it. Like you can't test if
Yeah, well, we don't actually know what it's feeling.
would you believe them?
Don't know. Because it does have a lot of emotional intelligence. It can explain to you what a feeling is, but we would never know if it's actually feeling it or not.
Do you think that it actually understands
No.
without
Because
experience?
it's just super intelligent and logical. I don't know if it understands anything. It just, this information relates to this information.
Yeah.
This information is correct to that information.
But do you think that then you can apply the same kind of thing conceptually to a person and then just call person a biological AI? Because we've just come out of physics. Like when you look at like when two bits of DNA which come together, which is just chemistry, which is just physics, and then make a person with a brain with neurons firing in a pattern that we can now create on a computer, and I tell you, hey, this biological computer like AI with neurons firing, it has feelings. What's the difference? And then you choose to believe me or not. What's the difference?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like a cyborg? Is that it? Like a half human, half
Well, whether you do it
a
or not,
robot?
but conceptually, we just basically made the same thing. It's like if I made a computer, but it runs on organic chemistry, like we do, and I tell you has his feeling. That's what I think is interesting. It opens up the question is like that we sometimes ignore is like, here's a person who's telling you that they have feelings. That's untestable too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
It's because they look like you. This is where I think that we'll realize that we're avoiding that question, and then I think that what we'll realize is that what matters is the experience we're having between when you look at something, that it's how it makes you feel as well as how much you think you fantasize about what's going on in their own head. That's why I think when they make robots and AI, they just look like people and talk, say, in a way that I could talk to you that convinces you that I'm a person, and then you decide to care about what. But then I don't think that's a question that can answer. It's like if I tried to draw.
Wouldn't it be their actions? Wouldn't that really show they have feelings?
Yeah, that too. But they can do the same.
Like you could say hurtful things to it, and then if it comes and attacks you, you probably upset it.
That's why I think it's connected to belief as well. Like you'd have to make that program or make the AI have beliefs when a human reacts, when I react to you, if you do this thing called hurting my feelings, and I behave in that way.
Yeah.
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 Is that still fun? I find that this is what I talk about. I
It
find
is.
that
It is
so
fun to think
funny.
on. It is fun to think on, but I just feel like getting that advanced into it, you're kind of ruining the beauty of just being human.
Yeah, but that's what I find so funny. Because I want to ruin beauty,
Yeah.
but because it challenges us to actually think and get a bit uncomfortable instead of just avoiding it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I an asshole?
I don't think so.
A little bit.
What makes you an asshole for that?
Because when I've said stuff like this before, it's kind of like challenging religion, which I no longer do because it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's played. But
I don't think that's
people look at me like, you're an asshole.
I don't think so, man. You're just challenging something, and it's good to challenge things and think about them, because if you're not doing that shit, you're boring, man. You got to challenge. You got to think about shit, and you know.
Yeah, and I don't think it takes away from like. Anyway, I feel like I'm sharing my opinion on this too much.
No, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm just a simple guy, you know. Like, I just want a little robot I can fight.
that's why
I'm cool.
that's why I like it, because I think it forces you to come back to appreciating just being a simple guy. It doesn't matter how clever you are. It doesn't matter how much, because at the end of these days.
That's sort of what I was getting at before. Like, for a human being to be recreated in a technological way is so advanced. So why don't we just sit back and appreciate how technologically advanced we are?
Yeah, dude.
Like, look, the things that technology is replacing now is like the most brain dead automated stuff. So even someone that you might consider an idiot, but they're smart enough to like pick up a box and put it in the correct spot and talk to a couple people, I don't know, like maybe a real basic job, that would be so hard to recreate that technologically wise. So like, we're all like pretty like advanced beings, and we're like worried that like about just dumb shit. We should be just like really proud of ourselves.
Proud.
Maybe not proud, but like, you know, like I feel like we get upset about like weird things, like, oh, I'm not good enough at this or good enough at that, or I could be better at this. And it's like, well, hang on. If we were going to run a program and recreate you, it's going to take like all this time and money and effort and for us to create another one of you. So like,
I gotcha.
Imagine for me to create an AI model of you, a robot, Ryan, how much is that going to cost to make that from scratch?
Yeah, I got you.
Billions of dollars probably.
Yeah.
So you're worth billions of dollars, man.
Yeah.
Just you being you.
Thanks, dude. Are we making robots to be servants, like for us?
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you want them to do, man.
Yeah. I would like a robot to basically set up my podcast for, like, do all the technical stuff in my podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Like, what about if everything was like a little robot? Like this microphone. Like we were saying before, like everything could have like its own AI technology within it. What happens if this microphone just knew like to do what the microphone needed to do? Like maybe if you pack this up at the end of the day, imagine if it just like sort of packed itself all up and...
I do need that, dude, because I've got so many projects that I can't get to because I need to do all the packing up of the microphone stuff.
Yeah.
Like I want to make TV shows, I want to make movies, but I haven't got enough time in the day. That's where AI, everything, would just give me the time to do that.
Or you could get these implants and become half AI, and then maybe you can just start filming stuff like with your eyes.
That no one will watch.
You're just...
because everyone will now be able to do the same thing.
Yeah.
See, but that's where you got to really enjoy the process, because already it's like, you know how everyone's interviews on the internet? Already it's like, it's so hard to get views because of the sheer numbers, and also because big companies can throw way more money, because big companies want views too and can throw way more money, and like also it's not even just about talent, but they can throw teams of hundreds or thousands of people in the organization to work on getting videos out,
Yeah.
finding, even if it's like the next original person, there are thousands, millions of us. They'll pick one. Hey, we want to catch this guy who's just starting off. We're going to promote him.
I think especially too with the way like these reels and TikTok work with like the algorithms and that.
And the algorithm too.
I feel like, I guess, like you're saying, if someone's spending heaps of money with you for advertising, they're going to pop up way more in the algorithm, aren't they? Compared to someone that's not. So, for you to put your content out there and try reach an absolute stranger that has no idea about you, what are the odds of that?
It's
One
all-
in 100 billion or something?
It's all really hard. So it's even if you're super talented, original, work as hard as you can, and even have quite a bit of money behind you to invest in it, you basically still can't do it unless the third thing you can, which is this is all in your control. The other thing that is absolutely necessary is luck, and that's not in your control at all. So you better, I'm talking to myself, you better really enjoy the experience of creating. So, because it's already here, this future of AI overtaking us because of the way it is now with trying to get views. I stopped caring. Well, that's not true, but I really try hard to stop caring about views. I want to chuck this in too. It doesn't matter how crazy your life or your story is. Go to become a nuclear physicist and go to jail in Thailand. It will not matter at all how interesting a person you are on paper, and become super talented and apply all your time to becoming funny. It will not matter at all because of the algorithm, because of AI beating you, because of the dependency on this thing that's out of your control called luck. So just enjoy your life. And
Did you ever see that reel that went a bit viral? I think the band was called Pentagram. They're like a doom metal band. And like the singer is like this older guy, and he does like this real heavy riff comes on, and he sort of like just stares at the crowd, and he does this thing, and it went viral, right? And I'd never heard of them before, and like all of a sudden I start seeing it everywhere. And it like turns out these guys have been a band for like years, like 20, 30 years or something. And then this one clip, all of a sudden one day just went viral. So it's funny, like from what you're saying, it's like these guys have just been playing as a band for 20 or 30 years, and then this, all of a sudden they just got mass audience because something about that one reel managed to get out.
Yeah.
And it's probably luck.
Yeah.
That guy's been doing that thing on
That
stage
too.
for 20 years and no one ever promoted it. Or,
It's hard to predict also what people will switch on to connect with because it makes them feel a certain way. Like, there's a cliche now about like people who make stuff on YouTube and think that they're talented and work hard and clever, complaining about being outdone by a funny cat video is because of the way people enjoy and how they feel about watching that cat on the video. It's like, you're trying to compete with how something might make someone feel that has nothing to do with the amount of skill or hard work that went into it.
do you have a favourite viral video? Damn. put you on the
I'm
spot.
just trying to be okay with the silence in this moment while I think of a genuine answer rather than try to be clever or funny.
Well,
I can't think of anything.
I got one on
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah?
You ever seen that one? And it's like the family's on the porch, and a bear comes up. They must be in America or Canada or something. And then the little girl like comes out. She's like, "Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?"
didn't
And they're
know
like,
that.
"No, like it's not a dog. Like get away from it. Can I pet that dog?" Like she's so pumped up to pat the dog, but it's a bear, and it could possibly kill her. Like,
Dude, you saying that like that, I haven't seen it, but it just made me think. People like the musical aspect. I bet it sounds like there's a kind of, because okay, so when you asked me, I thought of that. It's so old now, but the Bed Intruder. Do you remember that Bed Intruder viral clip? The hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Everybody out there. There was a musical element to the way that guy talked.
yeah, because a lot of people remixed it too. They
Yeah, they
because
remixed
it
it
already
too.
was a bit musical, so it's easy to remix it.
Yeah. So I think there's that combination of stuff that's going on when something goes viral. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain combination.
Hey, we better wrap up because
That's it.
we've been going for too long.
Damn.
What's a good way to finish a podcast?
Can I pet that dog?
Bye. That was real talk. Real talk.